Lysosomal storage diseases are a group of genetic diseases that involve the breakdown of natural body chemicals in each cell as they are no longer needed. A number of them that I'm interested in primarily relate to the breakdown of complex lipids. I have the smallest lab in the world, but I happen to have diagnosed the most patients. Years ago, when I was doing a lot more lysosomal enzymes, people said, "You must have 10 people." I said, "There are 2 of us." They said, "Well, how do you do it?" And we're efficient. Most of the patients, maybe 80–85% of the patients, have what we call infantile Krabbe disease. The biggest problem with these patients, from the parents' point of view, is they cry for 24 hours a day. They are irritable, whether it's true pain or neurologic. They can become blind, and they just continue to deteriorate, become stiff and don't move and have seizures. And most of them die of infections by the end of 2 years. But we've diagnosed 4,800 patients, and they always tied in with my research. It stimulates research to know about human patients and to meet the families and to work towards understanding them with the goal of treating them. The first step towards accurate and effective treatment is an accurate diagnosis. And once we have a diagnosis, then we can look into what's out there for therapy. We did initially work in cultured cells, which was just a flask of cells and a monolayer, and we ended up then getting the animal model. In the near future will be applicable to human patients. I diagnosed a 26-year-old woman. She would never walk holding the baby because she was afraid she might drop the baby because of her shakiness. It turns out that NIH funding is getting more and more difficult to get. These private foundations that have sprung up from families whose kids have these diseases have been critically important to keeping the research going and getting us to where I think within a year or so we will be starting a clinical trial. All of these foundations, family-oriented, family-started, have their basis in it's their kids. Their children have these diseases. We want to treat these diseases as quickly as possible. It never goes fast enough. I know the story. And when I feel that it's both effective and safe, I think we will move on. But these foundations have been very important to keeping research going.